Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Well, I'm just moving farther and farther away from the camera to show the people that said we didn't need any backup players, we didn't need a backup right back. I'm just moving farther. You're moving farther away from reality. I'm moving farther away from my desk, alright? I'm just showing you how stupid it sounds to say we don't need a backup right back. We do need a backup right back, okay? I'm moving farther and farther away from my desk the same way you're moving farther and farther away from reality. The reality and the fact of the matter is Bayern do need a backup right back. We do need a backup center attacking midfielder. We do need a backup winger. We only have 3 wingers for 2 positions next season. We do need a backup striker. We can't just shove young players into positions. I'm actually talking about Pavard getting injured. And someone just said Odriozola. Well, his loan expires after the Champions League season. So next season, we're going into a season with no backup right back. And you can't say Kimmich, because Kimmich is a midfielder. You can't just ruin the dynamic of what's been working with the team just because we don't have a backup right back. This is kind of annoying. I can't lie. It is really annoying to actually have Pavard injured. It's actually very annoying. But it actually just points out the problem that I've been saying and so many people have been saying is that we need a backup right back. Some people are saying, let's bring Leon Dejaku in and convert him into a right back and just change his position on FIFA. This is not Football Manager. This isn't that. That's not how it works, man. Okay, Davies worked because he played left back before. But look, it just doesn't make any sense. Kimmich right back and play No, don't tell me Kimmich right back. What's been working for the last season, this season, is that Kimmich has been in midfield. Even games where maybe Pavard has gone off and certain players come in, Kimmich hasn't even gone back to right back. Sometimes Kimmich has played as center back. Kimmich is not going to go back to right back. And this is the reality of Bayern, man. We have 0 depth, all right? We ain't got no depth down there. Okay, look beyond our first team. Everyone's like, that's world class. One player gets injured, and all of a sudden, we're having to bring Saprit Singh in to fill in for him. It just doesn't make any sense. Look, of course, I want to promote young players, but you have to have a good mix of youth players. You also have to have great squad depth, and you also have to have. Look, people just don't think about this. What do you think about these young players? Do you think they actually want to be rushed? Do you think they want their development to be rushed? What if they have one bad game where the fans are demanding? What if it's a Champions League knockout game at the Santiago Bernabeu? Are you going to be happy with Saprit Singh coming on for Thomas Muller? No. If we're not, let's say it's like do or die. You need 1 goal. You're bringing Saprit Singh in. That someone's going to make me punch him up. You're bringing Saprit Singh in because you don't have anyone else and you didn't want to buy anyone. You can just use young players. You're bringing Jamal Musiala in the 67th minute in the Santiago Bernabeu against Real Madrid. Are you actually going to do that? Because it doesn't make any sense. Some of you are not thinking. We do need backups. His natural position was left back. I guess Davies. Some people are saying bring Davies to right back. I would rather die than have an inverted fullback. I actually can't stand it. And the fact of the matter is, Kai Havertz is going to Chelsea, and our board is happy with using young players and abusing them because they don't want to spend money in the midst of a pandemic. Knowing we do have money, we just don't want to spend it and be reckless, which is good. We don't want to be reckless, but at the same time, we have to be careful to not be foolish. And this is very, very much reminiscent of just so many situations over the years. Remember 2015? Robin, Ribery out. We didn't have any wingers on the pitch. We didn't. And it's my point. You can't pull up to the Bernabeu. You can't pull up to the Camp Nou. You can't pull up to the Etihad. And you can't pull up to the Old Grandma Stadium in Turin. You can't pull up to these stadiums with some young ballers starting in that still have to go to school the next day. You need ballers. You can't pull up to these stadiums with young players like that. You do need you need a mix of it. That's what I mean. You need a mix of it. How did he get injured? Apparently, he did something crazy and got injured. I don't know. He was blocking a cross and Hansi said something. I don't remember what he said. But it looked really bad. But then they said he'd be out for 3 weeks. So Obviously he's gonna miss the Chelsea game, which is actually in 12 days. Ladies and gentlemen, Bayern Munich are coming back in 12 days in the Champions League. Of course, we have a game in a few days. I think 4 days now. No, we're playing Olympique Marseille. I think if that's streamed live, we'll do a watch along on it. But Bayern are playing Marseille, and then we will play, ladies and gentlemen, the Champions League against Chelsea. I need us to smash Chelsea. I'm sorry, Chelsea fans. I really need Bayern to absolutely obliterate you. And you know what? Thiago. Very weird. Let's talk about Thiago because Pavard isn't the only one I want to talk about. I mean, Thiago is another player there where people are like, oh, we're losing him, but it's okay because we have Cousins. Don't make me punch you because look, there's a certain level Thiago is already at. Cousins is a prospect that could get to that level one day. Could, not will, could. So how are you replacing Thiago, who is doing it, with someone who could do it? It doesn't make any sense. To replace Thiago, you bring someone that's close to his level and then give Cousins time. That's it. And you can't say, oh, we have Goretzka and Kimmich. We don't need anyone else. What about when Goretzka's not fit? What about when Kimmich gets suspended? Who's your midfielder then? Adrian Fine. Wow. He went and played a few minutes for Hamburg and all of a sudden he's the best player in the world. Seriously. I think people don't understand how depth works. They think everyone that plays for you. No, I don't want a player that's happy on the bench. That's a sign of a bad player. If Perisic is going to be happy on the bench, I don't want him. I want someone like a Ferran Torres that wants to start and believes in his ability and is going to push to be a starter. That's real depth. Real Madrid have that depth where they're pushing each other. Bale is pushing Asensio. Vinicius Jr. is pushing Hazard. You have real depth. You have a battle. You have to have a mix of experience and also youth and also players that only want to be fringe players. But you have to have players, majority of which want to play. And that's the thing. That's why I love Alexander Newbell sitting on the bench. People are like, well, let's not put him on the bench. What about Neuer when Neuer gets injured or when he gets suspended or when something bad happens to Neuer? What if Neuer pulls his hamstring? Because it could happen. What if he gets smacked in the face and gets a concussion? Who's our goalkeeper? Ulreich? Nah, I'm not playing Ulreich in no champ. I'd rather just forfeit the game than play Ulreich in a Champions League game. Nah, get out of here. All right, but seriously, I mean, you just need depth. You have to be very logical with it. You can't just place youngsters in and have them go drown. All right, let's do Thiago now. Thiago, another update coming out of Liverpool. You know, I'm so confused now. Okay, so what's coming out of ESPN? Liverpool sources are telling ESPN that there's no interest in Thiago Alcantara, despite the ongoing speculation about him going to Liverpool. Age, wages, transfer fee, and his injury record. These are all things Thiago cannot control. So what I'm confused about is Thiago is potentially going to end up at a club that, one, seems like they don't want him, and two, seems like they are factoring in things he can't actually control. Can Thiago control whether or not he gets injured? You can argue yes or no, depending on how he works and just the various things he does. But how is Liverpool not even showing in, like, at least with Leroy Sané, we knew we wanted Sané. But Liverpool seem like they don't know if they want Thiago based off his injuries. And this happened with Naby Fekir. Liverpool wanted Naby Fekir. He got one little injury. They could have taken the risk. They said, nah. They love the little system they do with Moneyball. They're probably just going to go in for someone like a House from Iowa, someone that's similar to, I don't know why Liverpool would even want Thiago. No, it's not like Thiago's crap. I'm just wondering why now? 29 years old, it doesn't make any sense. And Thiago going to a club doesn't make any sense. Jeez, man. Oh, man, I need Man United to lose. I need Leicester in the Champions League. I want Leicester in the Champions League so bad. I would take the swap deal. What swap deal? With Tolisso and Brozovic. Well, yeah, that could potentially happen. I don't think we want Brozovic because Brozovic is 28 years old. Why are you looking for a 28-year-old player? He's a great player. He's a good player. But he stays fit, doesn't he? I mean, look, if it means they give us like 20 million plus Brozovic, I'd take it. But if it's just a straight-up swap, nah, it just looks weird to me. You're trading 24, or Tolisso's 25 actually, for 27. Tolisso isn't even that crap. He's just very inconsistent, and he just gets a lot of injuries. Tolisso's not crap. He just gets a lot of injuries and very inconsistent. So when on his day, You compare Brozovic and Tolisso. Why would Inter give up Brozovic if they knew Tolisso was crap? So it's just how I am. We have to sign Dominic Zabozle. I agree. I agree very much. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's important that we get someone that can cover a lot of attacking positions. Even when we do sign, or if we sign this Dominic guy, I don't think Bayern will sign him, by the way. Is Chelsea losing? No, they're winning 2-0. They're not losing. I said it. Chelsea will get top 4 and Kai Havertz, and Bayern will miss out. Why sell Thiago if Javi Martinez and Tolisso haven't left? Why sell Thiago if... What do you mean, Ray? That doesn't make any sense. Let's buy Klosterman. He can play left back and right back. No. Klosterman's not going to leave Leipzig. And we did want him at some point. We wanted Benjamin Henrichs too. But Klosterman remains. Update on Sergino Dest. There is no update on Sergino Dest. It looks like it's now just looking, less and less likely. But the consistent message from the people at Anfield is that there won't be major deals happening for Liverpool. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be a quiet window for them. And I actually think that's true. I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense, man. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I just don't know what happens with Thiago. Because you're going to a club that don't want to sign you. Where do these rumors come from? So we know Thiago wants to leave. But Liverpool aren't showing any amount of interest, at least in the public eye. But then Bayern haven't received an offer. So it can't just be about the public eye. So Bayern Munich aren't receiving any offer. Just don't know, man. I just don't know. But Hansi Flick, let's talk about his press conference. He's just focused on the Chelsea game now, and that's good. That's good. He's also, that's important. I think as a manager, you have to very much focus on that. I hope that's really just where the team is at. And the most important thing here with Bayern is that we actually end up just going to that Champions League game against Chelsea and absolutely obliterating them to gain the confidence. And just, that game will be our real friendly. We won't be friendly with Chelsea. We will want to, kill them at the Allianz Arena, especially at the Allianz Arena. I think it's really, really important. Also, Sandro Wagner, I don't really care. He's a great player. I mean, he's a very good professional. But what did Hansi say about Pavard? He said Pavard tried to block a cross. I'm glad he's blocking crosses. You have some right backs who just have pace but nothing else. Now, he was blocking a cross and apparently he got injured. It will only happen after the Champions League. I think if that's the case, then yes, but I don't know. Maybe Thiago is going to another club, Man City, for example. But Man City haven't been linked with Thiago either. And why would Thiago go to Man City? It doesn't make any sense. Man City, you have a midfield, Fernandinho, Rodri. They won't need Thiago unless they're just needing an immediate solution for when Fernandinho left. But I just don't know. Man City wouldn't even appreciate Thiago in his actual position. They'd probably try to use him like a Kevin De Bruyne, where he's higher up the pitch in the half spaces. Thiago would not work with Man City. Thiago, for me, had his best year under Kovac. That sounds very bad. Under Niko Kovac and Hansi Flick. "12 days till the Champions League." After that Chelsea game, I feel like I'll be nervous. Just today I was feeling nervous about this Chelsea Wolves, and I was feeling nervous because I was like, I hope Chelsea lose so we get Kai Havertz potentially. But even before that, I knew they were gonna get him. I didn't know. I was predicting that they would still get him because it was so advanced. There's no reason it would have broken down. Oh God. Fernandinho is old and shite. Guys, I feel bad. Why does my throat feels weird? I need to go get water. Sorry. Jeez. It is reported that Pavard will be out for up to 3. I think we talked about that, Ahmed. That's the title of the stream. Not sure about the injury duration. Well, it's 3 weeks apparently from the club. That could be some real strategy, man. That could be some real strategy. If Man United end up losing to Leicester City, that would absolutely make my day 1,000,000,000%. But it looks like it's going to be a draw. Or at least Leicester just going to try and come out of the waters just a little bit. I need a win for Man United or Leicester, man. United getting kicked out of the top 4 would be the craziest and funniest thing to ever happen. But look, I'm relaxed. I hope that... Oh, man, I feel really weird. Why does that happen? Is it because I haven't eaten? It's 10 a.m. God. All right. Kimmich right back or Don Odriozola? I'd rather just dive and see that. Boateng used to play right back like long ago. Well, he's not a right back. Boateng can't even keep up with a snail. You want him trying to keep up with Christian Pulisic? I don't really... Nah, we don't need that. No, Kimmich isn't going to right back, guys. That's not happening. What's up with your content before the Champions League? Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. It's getting planned. It's a metatarsal injury in the ankle. I don't know what that means. Probably isn't good. Alright, I think... Oh, jeez. Why do I feel... What is it? Chris Richards right back. Well... I don't know if you're trying to get us relegated. It's like you guys watch these youth clips and you're like, they're ballers. And then they come in the first team and nah, don't tell me Chris Richards right back, because we all know why he isn't playing for Bayern yet. He's not ready. He's not ready at all. Oh man, I need Man United to lose. Please just concede. Just concede a goal, please. Get Leicester in the top 4. Top 4. Top 4. 70% sure. Are you sure about that? I'm sorry I'm very quiet, guys. I need to relax. Jeez. I honestly started to hate Thiago. Well, we'll see with that. We'll see. Bad news. He's underrated. Pavard is important to just everything. You know, not my cup of tea as a player, but Pavard is very important. Kimmich to right back. Nothing else is possible. You know, does Kimmich want to play right back? You know, I'll slap the crap out of him. He has to play right back because we ain't got no one else. We don't have anyone else. And, you know, it's very important that we keep ourselves composed. Keep ourselves composed. People also think we are getting slapstick nil by putting one youngster. I mean, you have to have a good middle ground, but I think it's very important to not say Chris Richards becomes our backup right back. You know, first of all, Bayern 2 is an actual team that are trying to develop, and that's the situation we're at now. And we just have to be very careful not to say things like, oh, this player can just play here. We have to be very careful. How long is Pavard out? 3 weeks. So he won't... I mean, he could be back for the Champions League quarterfinals if we get past Chelsea. Or should I say when we get past Chelsea. And yeah, we just have to be very careful with it. Very careful. Come on, man. United need to lose. What is going on? Come on, Leicester. Come on, Leicester. Come on, Leicester. Alright. Lewandowski, Muller, Gnabry, Coman, Coutinho, Dia. Sula is our main team. I swear, I just heard you read. I just read Coutinho. Why would you want Coutinho? He is literally the reason we have this situation with Thiago. I know for a fact. Ever since he came in. Remember a few weeks ago when Thiago said he loved Coutinho to stay? Well, Coutinho didn't stay. And maybe he's like, I want to leave now. Coutinho is a prick, as the British would say. I watched the training stream. It was intense. Maybe faster than the Bundesliga game. What do you mean faster than a Bundesliga game? Players are always going to look great in training, aren't they? Goretzka is one of those. Yeah? Why is she knocking my door so aggressively? Oh, well, how long is Pavard out? Kimmich is the only option to deal with it. I sound messed up. No, I don't know. I think speaking too much, maybe not eating in the morning, worries me a little bit. So I should have. Yeah, it happens when I don't eat in the morning. I don't know why that specifically, but it is what it is. And I think, yeah, that's probably the situation I'm in now. It just doesn't make any sense, but at the same time, you know, you have to deal with it accordingly. Ever since Kai. Lighten up your energy. Where's your awesome energy at? Well, there is no awesome energy today. I don't know if Kimmich will be raging just because he's getting moved. Oh, jeez. Just cause, right. I can't read today, guys. Can't read. Can't speak louder than this. Yep. Can't speak louder than this. Kimmich is world class in every position. We should sign. You know, that you usually say the person we should sign. Pavard will probably miss Chelsea and Barca game. What do you mean Barca game? Barcelona aren't going to get past Napoli. Mark my words. They're going to get planked by Napoli. You know how big Napoli will want to win that and upset Barcelona. It's better to play Odriozola against Chelsea because Kimmich is on a yeah. Should we rest Kim? Oh man, Kimmich. Why is Kimmich on so many yellow cards? This brother needs to stop getting You know, he does some dumb things, man. You know, Kimmich needs to find a way to just relax. He gets carried away with that blood. Sometimes I feel like he just wants to get a yellow just to show he's aggressive. Nah, Kimmich needs to relax and stop getting yellow cards. He's aggressive, mate. Oh well, we'll see. To be honest, if Pavard was still fit, he was still going to get embarrassed because of his speed. Speed isn't everything, but, you know. What, you're going to have Odriozola over Pavard? Odriozola is faster than Pavard, so why not just play him? Yeah, exactly. Speed is not everything. Kimmich has the screaming baby syndrome. Oh, that's better. Alright, let's drink more water. She said screaming baby syndrome. Come on, why aren't Leicester? Oh, Man United went 1-0 up. Oh, I'm done. Penalty to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's... God damn it, man. Well, Leicester City don't get top 4. Come on, man. I want Leicester to get top 4 so bad. Secretly a Leicester fan. Come on, Leicester. Kimmich is a purebred pit bull. The blood thing. That's interesting. If Kimmich would be out because of a yellow and Pavard would be out. Yeah, wait. Kimmich isn't out. Wait, is he suspended? No way. No, wait. Kimmich is out? Kimmich is out too? Oh my god. Oh. Kimmich is suspended? Why am I just hearing this? I thought he had one yellow card and then he'd be out. Oh my god, this brother needs to stop picking up yellow card. Well, I mean, it's Chelsea, isn't it? You know, I wouldn't play Chelsea. Oh, Kimmich. Why did you tell me Kimmich was out? Alright, so if I was Hansi, I'd just say, you know what, Kimmich, you're not going to play today against Chelsea. When do you think Zula should start? Yes. I'm tired of Boateng in his snail pace. I need a faster bowler. Mia San Mia. Wow, that's something. No, Kimmich needs only one yellow too, but if nah. You know what I'm gonna do with Kimmich? Oh, why is Leicester losing, man? They're controlling the game, getting a penalty. I'm so annoyed. Today is not a good day. Chelsea are up 2-0. You know, it's sadder when you know Kai Havertz isn't coming to Bayern. They scored 2 goals in literally 3 minutes. Just why couldn't Kai Havertz just stay at I'm gonna relax. So, what a dumb player. Why can't he just stay at Leverkusen for an extra season and Bayern Munich will get him? And now United are up. Chelsea are up. Like, all the stars are aligning. Leicester, man. All you had to do was Chelsea too. Man City couldn't beat Chelsea. God. We don't have no injury blow. All right, I guess we don't have any player that's injured that plays in the first 11. None. Kimmich should get a yellow. Miss Barca be back for City game. You know, look, they call me arrogant. Some of you are on another level. Some of you are on another level of arrogance. We can only pray he flops now. Why would you want him to flop? He's not going to flop. He's going to be a good player. You know, I think this has been a terrible... First of all, we signed Sane at the beginning of the month. And then 2 days after, Thiago is apparently leaving to a club that doesn't even want him. And it just got worse. And then Kai Havertz to Chelsea, pretty much guaranteed now. You know, it's like they signed Sane just because they knew, oh, it's going to be negative. Let's just get Sane in before everything just unravels negatively. And I'm not even crying. I'm just annoyed. Why are Man United fans so excited they're going to the Champions League like they wouldn't lose and go to the Europa League anyways? I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Come on, man. These Prem teams are dead ballers. Kai Havertz wants to go to Chelsea, then find someone else because the board is not going to go for it. That's true. Hope my energy is different tomorrow. I mean, not energy. I need my throat. It hurts, man. I always wonder why this happened, and I realize it's when I don't eat in the morning. $300 million release clause. You think so, mind breaks? Havertz will use Chelsea as a stepping stone. Do you see people Bayern can get? Nope. We're broke. That's the sad reality. The reality of the situation is we are broke. You know. Players just... It's not even about broke, is it? We're just a little bit... We don't want to do things that make it think... We don't want to work. There's so many cams. No, they're not. Not as many cams as that would fit a system that we play. Not now that Thiago is probably leaving, we regret not going for De Jong last summer. I mean, De Jong would have cost 80 million. That's probably not gonna happen. You know, the thing is with Thiago, I'm so confused. Why the hell is he going to Liverpool of all clubs? They can't even afford him. Did you at least check with Liverpool and ask them if you can actually be afforded? Because it makes you look stupid as a player going to a team that doesn't actually want you, to the point where Leicester missing huge chances too. Today's been just a little bit annoying, man. I can't lie. Chelsea just slapping up Wolves. The Premier League is so damn. These teams are damn. All right, well, look, I think my throat hurts today. 15 minutes into the talking, it got a little bit bad. But thank you everyone that's tuned into the stream. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Leave a like on the video. I'm confident that Salmans would get us a team that will be very strong in the end of the day. Yeah, he's known for strong squad selections, even though of course he's proven himself. His squad planning over the last few years has been very poor. Either with loans or whatever, selling players. Actually, oh, did someone get a red card in Leicester? Oh man, Leicester is so dead to me. What a dead team they are. Dead ballers. Oh man. Alright, well thank you everyone so much for watching. I am good. I am good. I just haven't eaten this morning and my throat hurts. But luckily I have water. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia and peace.